So, some people have fairies at the bottom of the garden. What we currently have is a very cold, damp workshop, which is where we film. So, come and have a look. Come and have a look. Mind the steps, don't fall. Mind the wonky step here as well. And rather than trying to film indoors with 7 cats running around screaming, this is where we film. Now, this is a great space, but it's really not a nice space. So we've just finished doing this week's videos. So we've kind of got the lights up. This is where the magic happens. This is like Disneyland, except it's not at all, is it? We have a rubbish desk that looks very professional and classy. We've actually got our old board game table here that will be going in, and I'm going to explain why it's here in pieces and not up in a minute. Let's have a look at the nice hole in the wall that our friendly builder put. This workshop is so cold. It's damp, it's smelly, you can see bits of mould on the walls. But finally, starting Monday, which will be the 22nd of February, we've got someone coming in to actually do it and make it nice, and it will be lovely. So I partly wanted to do this video I know I had a friend recently say, I wonder why I'd never seen your cats in videos. This is why. This is where we work. We've got the backdrops there. We've got my very handy table that I usually put my cheat notes on. The nice mat that makes the table look less gross. Lights. Cat bed for when we have visitors come and help us. And that's it really. This is our workspace, which currently is horrible. So it's a good space, it's not a nice space. So as of Monday, John the Builder is coming. We are going to be ripping everything off the walls, absolutely everything. We're going to be giving it a good coating of damp-proof stuff, replastering it. These horrible, I don't know, can you see them? These horrible lights are all going, everything's going. And it's going to be great, but it's not yet. So this is it. So I just wanted to do this to show the space as it is now. We've got this horrible plastic cabling everywhere. We don't have enough plug sockets. We have no heating. Yeah. So we'll come back in, well, we might come back in a week's time and see where he's at with it, but it's going to take about 2-3 weeks. So we'll definitely come back at the end of that and show you it looking lovely. Bye! So we're a week into the build. That horrible wallpaper's gone. Hey! We've got nice lights now that will obviously be up in the ceiling. New plug sockets. And I think we're getting close to just plastering it all now, really, and latexing the floor. It's a lot warmer than it was already with proper insulation. That's it, really, for now. It's going to be a bit slow going, I think, this week, because it's going to be plastering and waiting for stuff to dry. Floor's going to be latexed. And we're going to have a look at some new flooring. Yeah, we've got a paint gun this week, so that'll be fun. So yeah, still got the horrible ceiling, but we got rid of those lights, those horrible orange lights. We've got LEDs going in, and that's about it for now, but it's getting there. See you next week.
Okay.
So on Thursday, John the Builder finished our plastering and our floor. This is now Sunday afternoon. We spent the last day and a half painting. He's coming back tomorrow to put the radiators on to make it nice and warm, and do a few other things. The floor is on order. It's actually been really nice to paint and not worry about getting it everywhere, which you can probably see. So we need to go and do a tidy up. Those are our fancy new lights, which are like swivelly LED spotlights in place of those horrible, ugly things we had. So this is going to be our new filming space. I think at the moment we're looking for the screen to go this end, the backdrop, and kind of have this as a filming area. Up the back we've got a weird framework and stuff, so I think that's kind of going to be our storage. I want to get a coffee machine up here. Rob wants to get a beer fridge up here. Shows where our priorities are. There's one of our radiators that we've been using to kind of just try and keep warm. We've been up here painting. And those are going on the wall. So, voila! It definitely looks a lot bigger, it's a lot lighter. It's not quite as echoey, I don't think. Yeah. So this is it. So after 2 weekends of furious painting, we're almost done. The lights are in, which they weren't before. If you remember, we had those horrible big things. We've actually got like fancy, they're quite hot, movable lights that I'm not going to try. Yeah, there we go, look, they've got a little tilt. That's kind of cool, but they've been on for a while, so they're quite warm, so I shouldn't do that. All the paintwork is done. That was what, make of it what you will. We spend the whole weekend on our hands and knees doing the paintwork. The radiators are in, even though we've decided already we want to move this one, of course. But the radiators are in, so it's actually quite toasty in here, except for the floor. Yeah, look at me, no socks, no shoes. We've still got this concrete floor, but this week our new flooring goes in. We've started bringing it up from the garage. There's 180 kilos of this stuff. So we're doing it in small bursts. We've done about a third of it, and there's more to come. But yeah, this is what we've got going down. This is like super duper industrial red flooring. And then it will be home proper. I don't know what he's going to do with the edging. He's going to have to sort all that out. He's coming hopefully middle of the week to get that in. The table's already here. This is actually our old, I think it's a Jasper, from the Board Game Tables Kickstarter. Up until recently we've been using a really crappy old desk. In fact, I think we showed it at the start of the video, didn't we? Did we? I think we did. He's pulling faces. I think we did. Because we've got the new Natural 20 table in the house, this is now going to be our filming table. So we've moved it up here, but of course we can't put it in until the flooring's done. So it's kind of a balance of constantly doing one thing and then not being able to do anything else until the next thing's done. Because flooring couldn't go down until we painted the woodwork. So we've done that. So that's exciting. What else is left, Rob? The flooring, and then sorting out where everything's going to go and what we're going to do in here. Want a sofa bed in here. Oh, and the pole's up. Woo, that's exciting. That's exciting new. The pole's up. That's got the backdrop. It's got my standard woodwork backdrop that you see on everything, and then my rather, oh gosh, right, rather amazing spooky Halloween backdrop. I think I should just do all videos in front of that one because it's so beautiful. Yeah, so these are now permanently affixed. We'll probably put the cinema screen just over the front when we want to use this for a cinema. That's about it really, isn't it? Yeah, we need a sofa in here, we need the popcorn machine, the coffee machine, that sort of stuff. And then it's done. So yeah, hopefully, middle of the week, flooring goes down. He reckons it's going to be a day. It's going to take us more than a day to get all those tiles up here. They're 1 metre square and they're awkward to hold because of the knobbly edges. And they're heavy. They're really heavy. They're about 10 kilos a piece, aren't they? So it's 180 kilos and there's 19 tiles. So yeah, about 10 kilos a piece. We moved, I think, what did we move? 7 of them up today. I mean, like, I'm knackered, I've had enough of this. So we're going to do that over the next couple of days. Look, it looks so nice. Look at that! That looks rather splendid. And yeah, that's it. And then hopefully we'll get some good filming next weekend and have a load of new-ish stuff for you to watch. That's it for now. Bye! So, we're finally kind of finished. We need some more stuff in here. This is our board game tables. Was it a Jasper? I think it was a Jasper from the Kickstarter a few years back. That's kind of in place. The backdrop is ready to go back up on the wall. We had a couple of little problems because the radiator had to be moved because further up it was too tight for the table to go in. So we've done that. We've got some of the many random pieces of artwork in the house that we've actually got up on the wall. We've got Batman and we've got cats. Yeah, and we've got cats. And we've got our Robert Rankin picture that, I don't even know, how many years have we had that? Long time. That's never managed to get up. So we finally got a place for some of that. We've got the new coffee machine, which obviously is red, to match our lovely floor that's finally down. It's covered in dust at the moment from the few bits that we've done, so it needs a really good clean. Gives the walls a bit of a pink glow, and I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not a pink girl, but you know, it's alright. So yeah, it's quite echoey in here. I'm sure you guys can hear it. So we're hoping once we start putting a few more bits in, it'll reduce that. We've got a sofa bed we found on Facebook Marketplace that we're picking up in about an hour or so, due to go in, which also then kind of makes this our spare room as well. So if you want to come round and play games and live in a nice garage, you're more than welcome. You've got a game table in here, so off you go. So that's kind of it for now, really. Yeah, we need to sort out what we're doing with this end bit. We're going to have some sort of storage for lights and equipment and stuff like that. But I don't know what, and I can't find anything that I like. So I don't know, is the answer. Yeah. This is it. This is the new studio. Woo, woo. Hi, I'm Claire and I play Ren.